A Texas-born left-hander gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire. All right, and those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Aaron Hicks will be next. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in, Aaron Hicks.
Third, the center fielder, Aaron.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Just starting things out here in South Florida. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So not stepping up to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. 0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Well, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Miami down in order. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Gleyber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he misses. 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Rojas comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-1.
That's inside.
Hard hit toward the hole. Rojas scoops it up. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. In now, Garrett Cooper. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
2-1 the count. This is in the air out to right field. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. 1 out here in the Yankees' third inning. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And that misses for ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here now the 2-2 is a fastball down below the knees. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Tommy Kingley. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. At the plate, number 1, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And the pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
All even now, 2-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
In the air, out to right. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 9.
Into the box, Caleb Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Line drive to left. Cooper has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. From the stretch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this ready for another chance. Miguel Rojas back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. The 3-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. Walker, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
LeMahieu battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Digging in, Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Rojas, the runner at third. Anderson at second with 1 away. Popped up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Now batting, number 47.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Torres goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
Now batting.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me. So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The catcher.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Alfaro.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 on the ground to the left side. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. On the ground to second for Torres. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Center
and
fielder.
that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that. Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 1 is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fastball well outside. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Number 1 has a play. 2 down. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Brinson. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense, but right here, able to break through.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
So here now's the pitcher, Caleb Smith, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line to the right side. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. A strikeout and a line out for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The backdoor slider catches the corner, or close enough at least. 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
The next 0-2. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
The center fielder.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw is up the line as it gets away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
A bouncer to the left side. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And he spoils another one off to the right here, and we'll do it again, still 0-2. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Your
Voigt will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Voigt, 28 years old. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
On a line to shortstop.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just...
Oh, he has some trouble with it. But he'll still manage to shuffle this ball off to second, and they get the force out after all. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 68. Dylan Betances.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
2 balls and a strike now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Now batting, number 47. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jose Arena has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Full count now, 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Popped him up. Alfaro shading to his right. One away. Stepping in, Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the runner back. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Judge stands at first with 1 out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Cooper is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Gary
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here, and they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the first base.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. No hits to this point. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Jorge Alfaro.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Judge looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box now, number one. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And fastball misses there, ball 4. Martin Prado will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He's running in there. Now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is under it. 1 away. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base. Starlin Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For the Marlins. Number 13.
No balls and 1 strike. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Castro, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now that's popped up. LeMahieu will put this one away, and his side is retired. So 2 runs on Teheran Guerrero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Austin Romine. Will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Romine, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Guerrero is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting. First baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Nobody out, runner on first. Line toward the gap in left center. Well, this will be run down out there in the alley. A good jump out there in center that time, and there's one away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Walker over to his right. 2 down.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Torres.
Labor.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Quick reactions there, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. New York leads it. Adam Ottavino is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 0.
Striding in to start the ninth, Brian Anderson. And they'll need him to get something going here. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
The third baseman, Brian.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So 1-1 to 1-2 now. The 1-2 hit sharply toward the right side. Judge is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. He's set and the pitch.
Cooper.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Ottavino, the former Colorado Rocky, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Stepping in, number 47, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Line drive to left, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-3 the final score today. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chad Green takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.